You could fight any female right now. Who would you want to go with?
Valentina Shevchenko right now. I want to be at the top. You know, I'm still 26. She's been around for a long time.
Right now, I'm not too sure that Shevchenko is the best 125er there is. This girl, man, she goes after people. She is nasty.
Valentina has to fight this woman.
Dakota Ditcheva versus Valentina Shevchenko, the super fight that makes history.
Come on in. We're ready.
So long and rangy.
And her opponent fighting out of the red corner. She's a Muay Thai specialist and stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. She weighed in officially at 126 pounds and holds a professional record of 5 victories and no defeats. Fighting out of Manchester, England, Dakota Ditcheva.
On one side, we have undefeated Dakota Dangerous Ditcheva, the PFL queen, with a perfect 15-0 record. On the other side, we have Valentina Shevchenko, the UFC queen, with a 26-4 record. This is the fight everyone wants to see.
Valentina Shevchenko versus Dakota Ditcheva. Valentina Shevchenko is the current UFC flyweight champion of the world on her second reign, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, that she is. Valentina is looking to do something special in her career. Already proven to be the greatest, 37 years old, left a legacy that will be remembered forever, and now's her chance to do something insane.
But here's the real question. Who's gonna win this fight? Some experts said Dakota is the only person who can beat Valentina Shevchenko and put the entire UFC on notice. So what do you think, fans? Let us know in the comments.
So I'll put it back on you, Dakota. Who do you think is the #1 flyweight in the women's division right now?
Valentina Shevchenko.
You still put her #1?
100%. Look, she's the first person to finish her rubies on a belt. She's been around for so long, and she stayed at the top of that level. I know people are saying now she's on a little bit of a down, but she's a lot older now. She's been around for years at the top of the level, and no one's been able to wipe her out. Grasso got that one fight on her, which was fair enough, beat her fair and square. But honestly, she can do everything as well. She's a full MMA fighter. She's not just a striker, not just a grappler, not just a wrestler. She's everything. She can switch it all up. So I genuinely feel like flyweight she is.
This isn't just another fantasy matchup. This is PFL versus UFC, undefeated versus battle-tested, youth versus experience, the new wave versus the legend. On one side, we have Dakota Dangerous Ditcheva. I am 26 years old, 15 wins, 0 losses, British phenom, PFL flyweight world champion, the youngest champion in PFL history, Britain's first ever female MMA world champion. Dakota doesn't just win fights, she ends them. 12 of her 15 victories, knockouts. Her average fight time, under 3 minutes in the first round. She's never seen a championship round, she's never needed to.
What about Valentina Shevchenko? Maybe a great one to get in on the show, because she seems unbeatable.
I'm ready for anything. I'm a complete fighter. I'm a mixed martial artist.
Presenting Valentina!
On the other side stands Valentina Bullet Shevchenko. I am 37 years old, 26 wins, 4 losses. The UFC's pound-for-pound #1 female fighter, 2-time UFC women's flyweight champion, 9 successful title defenses, the most combined title defenses by any woman in UFC history.
Well, it came out naturally from my side.
It was probably one of the most devastating high kick knockouts we've ever seen in the sport. Perfectly on the money. Congratulations on a truly spectacular performance. Valentina Shevchenko, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, ladies, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. Let's keep it clean. Just touch blood. Let's do it.
Valentina, you ready? Let's go.
The tension of a UFC champion.
Always in position.
Because if you don't put down in a champion's mind,
Valentina isn't just a champion, she's a dynasty. world champion in kickboxing, Muay Thai, and MMA, 8 IFMA gold medals, over 90 Muay Thai victories. She speaks 4 languages, has a film degree, and finishes fighters with the precision of a surgeon. But here's what makes this super fight electric. Dakota Ditcheva has called her out, and experts are saying something crazy, that Dakota might actually win. Dakota didn't hold back when asked about facing Valentina Shevchenko. Dakota, quote, "I don't know if UFC super fight is in my immediate future, but if PFL champ versus UFC champ happens, I'm happy to do it. That would be a serious, history-making fight."
You know, so over the next few years, I'll be there till 2027, so, I mean, how can I not be happy with that? You know, I'm looking forward to hopefully building the division now, and like I said, challenging someone else. Like, if I'm not champion, for me, I don't really care about that. I care about winning, you know, I don't really care about the belt. So for me, like, I get to challenge other girls now, and I'm happy to carry on doing that, but getting what I deserve out of it at the same time.
Yes. And when pressed further, I definitely could and I would. You put me in a cage and I'll go against anyone. This isn't trash talk. This is confidence. The kind that comes from never losing. The kind that comes from finishing former UFC title contender Taila Santos in 2 rounds. The same Taila Santos who took Valentina to a razor-close split decision.
Dakota Ditcheva still undefeated in the blue. Taila Santos, a one-time UFC title challenger in the black. Plus moves forward. Oh, kick to the face. Ditcheva showing off all the weapons. And you have Taila Santos hurt deep for sure. Santos is in big trouble. She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again.
Think about that. Valentina barely escaped with her belt against Santos. Dakota, she finished the job decisively with body punches that made Santos quit. PFL analyst and former UFC fighter Dan Hardy didn't mince words. Dan Hardy, quote, "I would put my money on her against Valentina right now. Dakota's got the height and reach, the power. She's got the viciousness. I think Dakota beats anybody right now in her weight class."
What an impressive performance from Dakota. Some of the best Muay Thai striking in mixed martial arts I have ever seen. Honestly, I can only liken her to Anderson Silva, which is a massive credential to have on her belt. Like her Thai clincher ability to pull and turn a knee. Spectacular. Absolute. I mean, sky's the limit for her. I cannot wait to see what's next.
Rips to the body by Ditcheva. Right back. Oh, big knee. And Dakota Ditcheva silences the doubters.
Dakota Ditcheva has to be expecting a lot of clinch work in this fight coming up against Taila Santos. And that's a good thing because she's got excellent knees to the body and to the head.
The MMA world is divided. Hardcore fans are demanding this fight. Dana White hasn't commented. But the question everyone's asking is, who would win? Let's break this down fight by fight, skill by skill. Valentina Shevchenko is a master. Southpaw stance, 8 world championships in Muay Thai. She defeated Joanna Jędrzejczyk 3 times in kickboxing. Her striking is built on distance control, timing, and devastating counters. She makes you miss, then makes you pay. Her game plan, wait for you to make a mistake, then capitalize with surgical precision. Right hooks, spinning wheel kicks, spinning back fists. She's patient. She's calculated. She's proven over 25 minutes. But Dakota Ditcheva brings a different kind of violence. 12 knockouts. 12. Most of them, body shots. Liver shots that crumple fighters. Knees to the body that make world-class athletes quit. Her Muay Thai comes from her mother, Lisa Howarth, a multiple-time world champion who trained Dakota from childhood. Dakota doesn't wait for mistakes. She creates them. Pressure, aggression, forward movement. And when she finds the body, it's over. Valentina's knockout of Jessica I, one of the most brutal head kick KOs in UFC history, shows her finishing power. Dakota's 58-second liver shot knockout of Cornelia Holm shows her speed and accuracy. Both can finish, but their styles completely different. Valentina is the sniper. Dakota is the storm. Here's where Valentina has the clear advantage. Black belt in judo, submissions over Juliana Peña, armbar, and Priscila Cachoeira, rear naked choke. But Dakota isn't helpless. She submitted Malin Hermansen with a rear naked choke in round 1. She trains at American Top Team, one of the toughest gyms in the world, alongside UFC flyweight champion Alexandre Pantoja. Dan Hardy, quote, "American Top Team is probably one of the toughest mats, especially for a female fighter. I've got to expect her to at least hold her own on the ground with Valentina, if not be able to defend the takedowns.
Mona Kimura, that's where it's at. The real-life Chun-Li. I covered her 2 weeks ago. As a quick recap, she only uses her legs. Almost. She uses her kick as a jab, but she's a trained boxer too. Trained boxing her whole life. Trained karate her whole life. She's fit. Great. And she completely annihilated her first two opponents.
Exploding across social media, with millions of views in only a few days, a 23-year-old kickboxing sensation from Japan has everyone talking. Fans worldwide are now debating one big thing. Could Mona Kimura be on the verge of overtaking Dakota Ditcheva as the biggest name in women's combat sports?
This is the most disrespectful domination I've ever seen in kickboxing. These fighters train years to master complex combinations. But Mona Kimura said, nah, I'm good, and picked one move from Taekwondo. This cut kick became her square button, and she was not letting go. Look at her opponent's face. She's already shook. Step in, eat a kick. Throw hands, eat a kick. Breathe wrong, believe it or not, eat a kick. Then she got really disrespectful, dropped her and pointed. Back to back to back to back. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. At this point, just take the L and go home. Mona really said, why learn 100 moves when one move does the trick? Real-life Chun-Li just broke the game.
On one side, you have the real-life Chun-Li, a fighter with only 3 professional fights, who's racking up 10, 20, even 50 million views on social media. On the other side, you have an undefeated champion with a perfect 15-0 record, who just won $1 million.
Found the real Chun-Li. One-button melee is taking the fight game by storm. Shorty only throw punches to confuse her opponent. Heard you like feet. Shorty must have practiced the same kick 10,000 times. Her opponent never sees it coming. Want to see what my shoes smell like? It's as if she's trying to remove a bunion with her opponent's face. Shorty didn't have a counter the entire fight. It's like taking on your younger sibling who don't know the controls yet. Look at the balance. Legs stay in the air, but Shorty never lose technique. Her opponent tasted more feet than Quentin Tarantino. Oh, she finally getting mad. Put her hands on Shorty.
So what's really going on here? Is Mona Kimura actually the next big thing? Can she beat Dakota Ditcheva? Or is this just another case of social media hype that'll fade in a week? Let's break it down. Let's start with what everyone's talking about. Mona Kimura's fight clips have absolutely exploded across every platform. We're talking 5 million, 10 million, some clips hitting 20+ million views on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and Twitter. When 50 Cent, with his 30+ million followers, posts about you saying Street Fighter vibes, you've officially gone mainstream. But here's what's wild. This is happening with a fighter who has only 3 professional fights. So why is she blowing up? It's simple. Her fighting style is perfect for the social media era. Those rapid-fire head kicks, that rhythm, the way she just spams one move like you're button mashing in a video game. It's instantly recognizable, it's shareable, it's memeable.
試合での KO 勝ちだ。はい。そういう倒しに来るかな。ギアチェンジと言います。はい。
の間、モットーがの間。
あるんで、さあ乗り。
The Chun-Li comparison isn't just accurate, it's brilliant marketing. Gamers see those kicks and immediately connect it to one of the most iconic video game characters ever. That's millions of people who would never watch a normal fight suddenly invested in combat sports. And her style fits perfectly into 15 to 30-second clips. That cut kick, the disrespectful pointing, the way her opponents just can't figure it out, it's viral gold. Dakota's brutal body shot knockouts are devastating, but they don't translate to TikTok the same way. But before we get carried away with the hype, let's talk about who Dakota Ditcheva actually is. Because this is where things get real. Perfect 15-0 record in MMA. Not just undefeated, untouched. 12 of her 15 wins are by knockout. That's an 80% finish rate against world-class competition.
Ditcheva still undefeated in the blue. Tyler Santos, a one-time UFC title challenger in the black. Plus moves forward. Oh, first kick to the face. Ditcheva showing off all the weapons. And she has some of the Santos very deep for sure. Santos is in big trouble. She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again.
When Dakota hits you to the body, the fight is over. Ask Tyler Santos, ask Chelsea Hackett, ask Gina Bishop. These aren't cans. These are legitimate fighters who got absolutely destroyed. She just won $1 million as the PFL champion at flyweight. She's 5 feet 8 inches, fights at 126 pounds, and has been training her entire life in Muay Thai under her father's guidance.
Against the fence with body shots. Combination again, punching her way out of these clinches. Inaba not able to match speed on the outside. Crashing in again. Oh, beautiful knee. Oh, the clinch is really working for Ditcheva. She gets the turn, and then the knee finds its way to the face of Sumiko Namba, and an elbow from Dakota. Namba can't take a lot of those knees.
Here's what separates Dakota from Mona: technical diversity. Dakota doesn't just spam one move. She sets up her body shots with high kicks. She uses feints, she adjusts mid-fight. She's a complete striker who happens to specialize in liver shots. So we have Mona at 3-0. Fighting regional opponents in kickboxing, and Dakota at 15-0, fighting championship-level competition in MMA. The experience gap is massive.
Come on in.
Down the fence.
Oh, we're ready.
So long and rangy.
Put away.
Oh, yeah. And a power.
Now let's talk about what would actually happen if these two fought. And spoiler alert, it wouldn't be close. Mona's style is effective against opponents who haven't seen it before. That lead leg cut kick is fast. It's accurate, and it's relentless. She throws it from multiple angles, and the volume is overwhelming. It's like fighting a kicking machine. She comes from a taekwondo and karate background, which explains the emphasis on kicking. She's even trained in boxing, so she has hands too. But let's be honest, she's not using them much.
And her opponent fighting out of the red corner. She's a Muay Thai specialist and stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. She weighed initially at 126 pounds and holds a professional record of 5 victories and no defeats. Fighting out of Manchester, England, Dakota Ditcheva.
Very comfortable.
Switches back.
Job. Oh, lovely combo.
On display is really, really remarkable.
Dakota Ditcheva is a prodigious striking sensation fighting for the legacy of her family.
She's brilliant. She'd do well just boxing. Really, really amazing athlete.
Dakota's skills. She is one of the most spiteful strikers that we've ever seen in the PFL.
She's never won a belt, as she said. Like,
She's not a complete fighter, is she? I'm not a complete fighter. She definitely isn't either, so. Or whatever.
Tell us, she's used to getting first-round finishes, Randy. Gas tank might be an issue here. We'll find out tomorrow night.
British fighter faces a former UFC title challenger who's been trash-talking her for months. Pure devastation. Dakota Ditcheva didn't just beat Taila Santos at the 2024 PFL Championships. She sent a message to the entire UFC flyweight division that a new killer has arrived.
Cruz in the middle of Puerto Rico, sending all the love and good luck to Dakota Ditcheva. She fights in the PFL Europe Finals. She has a chance to win $100,000. That's going to be live on December 8th, Friday, in Dublin, Ireland. Good luck, Dakota.